Hello and welcome to the Sweaty the Farmer and the news. We bring you the salmon fresh news from the mouth of the bear that catched it. It was a hard fight, but we got that fresh salmon for you. News in this case. This is our weekly show where we discuss some of the most important news in the gaming world. I am the London gamer as the Sweaty.
And I am Lucho the farmer. Thanks for coming together this week to talk about some relevant news.
Some relevant news. So in the docket we have WoW sells through the roof, and then right behind that, Cyberpunk 2077 biggest launch in history. And to finish this episode, we have all the winners and announcements from the Game Awards 2020. See if we get any of those right. Right? Let's see. So, this was a funny week, I will say, because we have the WoW was the biggest expansion seller ever. Big growing. Apparently not since like what, Lich King, Burning Crusade, something like that. Didn't have the numbers. Cataclysm. They say that they have a record high of subscriptions. Didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
All right. So since Kata rated had from subscriptions, what was the highest point of subscription for World of Warcraft?
No, subscription was Rat.
All right.
But Cataclysm sold way more copies.
Cataclysm sold way more copies of the game. So how big are we talking about? Cataclysm sold 3.3 million copies. So you're saying like Shadowlands sold around the 5 million mark?
It just pushes past there it says, no? However,
no, it says like
expected 3.7 million copies.
3.7 million copies
in the first day.
In the first day of Shadowlands.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they actually held the previous record with Diablo 3.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. I thought.
What? No, I always do that.
Yeah? I didn't know that they hold the previous record. I had no idea, Lucho.
Yeah.
Like because I wasn't in the loop in the Diablo 3 launch.
Fastest selling game
ever?
Now.
Wow. Alright, fair enough. So, what does this mean for World of Warcraft?
That everyone is looking for Shadowlands.
That's all. It's certainly true for us. We've seen an explosion on the guild, in our guild, of returning players and new players. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that just makes sense.
Like it's been interesting because we see like a lot of new, now that we started raiding this week, we've seen a lot of new faces, and it's supposed to be normal at the beginning of the expansion, right?
What do you mean?
Like the influx of new players and returning players, right? But
I mean the hope of our guild is to keep some of those people and to make them like part of like the permanent core raiding team.
The permanent core of the raiding team, yeah. And that's one thing. And the other is that we got
so many people that we needed to add another person to.
Yeah, I saw the announcement. I was like, oh my god,
team.
You still needs more help. He cannot care for so many children.
I mean, there are 3 of us. It takes a lot of.
Yeah, a lot of effort. So did Nyx offer herself or something like that? I was gonna ask you for that. A gossip in the middle of the podcast, you know. Yeah.
I mean, she has raid leading experience.
She does, really. From
yeah,
what?
I think she raided in in her previous guild. I think she leaded Cataclysm raids.
Ooh, all right. I see now.
And she's been like she lives pretty comfortably in a leading position.
Cool. That's good.
Yep.
That is super cool.
We're super happy to have Nix.
And we're happy. Like I think World of Warcraft deserves it so far for what we're been playing of the expansion. The expansion is really good.
I'm liking the expansion a lot.
Yeah, we've been liking the content. We've been having fun playing it. I've been like logging in almost every day to play, even if it's a little bit or for a little while. Even if I have more other games to play, like I didn't stop playing World of Warcraft because of Cyberpunk release this week, and that's a big signal of like, oh yeah, I actually like the content of this expansion. And we had fun in the raid, even if it was a little bit chaotic. It's 2 days.
We had a chaotic first week raiding.
Yeah, we have a big chaotic first week of raiding.
We'll see how many people stick around.
Yeah, we didn't hit the mark of killing the 3 first bosses to open the first. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the vault at this point. Like,
I don't think we're aiming for that.
Yeah, we were aiming for like at least 3 bosses killed, right?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Did you saw that the progress was going to be that slow? Like we killed 1 boss this week.
With that many people, yeah.
Yeah, with that many people, yes. Yeah, too many new faces and new people or returning.
We had a lot of people quite under gear for raid.
Yeah, that's true too.
That makes it way harder. We also have. I mean, I started raid leading before, but it's still new for us to have 2 raid leaders and now 3.
Yeah.
And among the 3 of us, we're still figuring out how things are gonna work. There are some kinks to work around to iron out about getting everyone ready with like potions, flasks, like all the consumables.
Yeah.
We're trying to set up people to help guilds get their legendaries and all that stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
Like crafters, I mean, they're just now we're getting max level crafters in our guild.
Yeah, so we can like start moving all those consumables and stuff, which is for the daily, for the upkeep of the guild of the raid push. Normally.
Yep, that takes a little bit of figuring out.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. Like it was also not well known, but it was like at the end of the week, it was well understood that the raid was pretty overtuned in general.
Yeah, I saw that they when is the patch? I think it's next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, but they already
they changes?
They have already nerfed a lot of the fight by now.
All right. Yeah, I saw a big list of changes with like buffs to some classes and changes to a lot of the bosses and fights.
A lot of the raid bosses were already changed. It was even surprising that they didn't down normal certain attributes on the first day. It took till Tuesday.
Oh, really?
To kill heroic certain attributes.
Jesus. Okay.
Which like heroic certain attributes, which is the last boss of the raid.
Yeah.
It usually gets down just a couple of hours into a release.
Yeah.
But this time it took till Tuesday.
Oh, it was hard. Hard heroic.
It was really, apparently some of the bosses were really overtuned.
Yeah. But I don't know, that kind of got me like seeing the overall thing of the raid, that kind of got me excited. So in that note, and to not get further from the news, does Blizzard deserves this win? Is my question.
I mean, doesn't deserve. I don't know. Like, I mean, Shadowlands is a good game. The thing is that if you're the type of player that gets into WoW, you're gonna give priority to play WoW than other games.
Yes, that is true.
So
it's inescapable.
No, like especially at the beginning of the expansion when everything is new and like I feel like WoW players get games when the content is is growing down, which is fine, which means
Yeah.
it's in between big patches and big releases of content. So,
Correct.
so there was nothing that was going to pull me away from playing WoW, at least me.
At least you, yeah. So yeah, there you go. Big news, and they hold the record for and this is where the funny part starts, because they hold the record for biggest sale for like 5 days, 6 days, something like that, and then came in Cyberpunk 2077, launch on the Friday the 10th and night of the 9th of December, and it gobbled up with 8 million units sold.
Yep.
And he took away the record from Shadowlands. But I will say this, Shadowlands is a much more stable game. Like, I mean,
Shadowlands is just an expansion.
Yeah, and on top of that, Shadowlands is
game.
just an expansion of a 15-year-old game. This is a new game. Yeah, that's a very good point. And they took it, and it's, I don't know, I have conflicting feelings about this, Lucho. Because in technical terms, the game right now is kind of a mess. Like, the port to the console is horrible.
The only thing that I saw were those PS4 memes.
Yeah.
Comparing the release, the pre-release, like the promotional material.
Yeah. Comparing
to
with
actual in-game rendering.
Yes. For the versions for the previous generation console, like the PS4 and the Xbox One, are insanely bad, man. Like they're awful. They're terrible. They look awful. The technical side is terrible. They're not rendering well. For me, as my personal experience I don't have a top of the line PC, and the majority of consensus of reviews that I've seen around the internet is that even if you have a top of the line PC, you sometimes get weird glitches and bugs everywhere in the game. And me, as a not top of the line PC, I've been struggling. I've been struggling this in the technical terms of the game to make the game look. Yeah, the game look dark in some points, but because it's kind of an effect of like not using ray tracers, so like it's clearly that the game was designed to make use of ray tracing very heavily to give them that noir contrast. So there's points where you expect the game to look a little bit more light, but it looks super dark. And then I had these weird lights and stuff, so I turned off a bunch of things, and the game looks fine, like looks good at points, but at some points
I'm looking at footage right now. It doesn't look like revolutionary.
It doesn't look revolutionary. Like if you played in a normal setting without the DSSL and the ray tracing, it looks like
normal. If you haven't put like $5,000 in a graphics card,
it looks normal. Basically, it looks pretty normal game. And but I will say this: the characters and the story and the dialogue, man, is that it has that narrative heart of the products from CD Projekt Red. So it's frustrating because I want to play more. I want to like enjoy more the characters. I want to immerse myself more in this game, in this story that they're telling me and these sites. But the game is fighting with me and not letting me be immersed in this world. That's been my experience. Like the day of launch, I have to fight with a bug of a downloaded unpacking problem, where I have to go in Steam and click some stuff off and then on again. And then the next day I have to fight with an audio bug, and I have to fight with like the settings, and I changed from like a keyboard and mouse to control to see if that was better. At this point, I don't know.
It's just a game I couldn't call so hard, to be honest.
You haven't been caring anything about Cyberpunk, Lucho.
I know, but it based on the reviews and the things that I've seen of the game, is nothing like really industry breaking.
No,
I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Yeah, that's
but
the thing, right? It's
it's
industry
a good
breaking in
game.
terms of the technology that is using the ray tracing, because the game looks spectacular with ray tracing. And
No,
DLSS.
I would say
But
no.
You say no?
The point is, no, if you cannot make it, dude, if you cannot make it work in consoles.
No, they work in last gen consoles. The bugs with that is that last gen, in current gen, it works fine. Because current gen has RTX.
Not everyone can afford that, so.
Yeah, not everybody has a last gen console.
So you're telling your consumers, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good practice.
Good practice, yeah, I know. And then there was an article about Resident Triad where they were like dealing tokens for the developers, that if you got more tokens, then you got an extra bonus, and they apologize and then they're gonna give the bonus to anyone. Like, the overall thing is like, for some reason these big launches and hype games and that sort of stuff keep being ruined by bad management all around the board.
It's not bad management.
It's bad management, man. It's like those decisions are taken by
that's what companies are for. Companies are there to make money. That's it.
I know that the companies, and they did a lot of money. They recoup all
name the company whatever you want.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
They're out there not for the good of their heart. So
yeah, they're there for for making money. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like you keep having like this idea of like the good, all good company that does things because they care about people. No, it's a business.
But the thing is, like, they should.
Yeah, of course they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm saying
they should do things
real.
Because making good things give you more money than if you do a bad
thing. After $1 million, I'll sell the soul to anyone.
Not even that. You know that they recoup 8 years of with this record. They recoup 8 years of development in like in like the launch, just for the sales of the game, and they made profit. So they recoup 8 years of development.
There is always more profit to be made.
But the thing is, like, their stocks tank because of the bad reviews and bad press and the bad release of the. So they're recouping money, but it's costing them money in the stock market. So I don't know.
Yeah, there is always more money to be made out of people.
Jesus.
That's what companies are. I don't know why that's so surprising.
But the thing is, like, at the long run, if you lost credibility, like the reason why
everyone hates EA, they keep making money.
I hate you, Lucho. Some days I just you tell me these truths and I'm like, I hate this word. I hate it.
It is what it is.
My God, it is. You're right. It is what it is, and that's how it is.
That's how it works. I don't know, what do you want from me? I'm not not gonna sugarcoat that companies care only about money.
I know. It's just bad for the consumer. That's what I'm gonna say.
It is bad, but I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm not claiming it's good or bad. I'm just saying, that's how things are.
Indeed, that's how things are. But I don't like it.
You don't okay. You don't like it, and it's still like all these people who pre-purchase the game.
Yeah.
So, are things gonna change with that kind of behavior? No.
Clearly not.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
people get what they deserve.
In my defense, I told you that I wasn't pre-purchasing the game. I was waiting to buy.
I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Like, is the industry gonna change if like games like this keep getting like 8 million in pre-purchases? No,
clearly not. Yeah.
There we go. That's all I'm saying. If people really care about how they're treated, they will pay with their wallet.
That is the absolute truth. That is what we all have to remember.
Because shiny new thing
shiny new
all
toys.
around. Like,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, so people don't care at the end of the day.
All right, and those were the big two news of this week.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, oh, we're breaking records and
Companies are shady. Sure.
and companies are shit.
Legal news. Legal news.
There you go, news. All right, now the Game Awards announcements. Mass Effect 4 coming, not coming. They showed a little trailer about Mass Effect 4, actually continuation of the Mass Effect trilogy, with one of the canon's endings as canon, the one that you destroy all the things and stuff and it happens. Which canon ending? It looks is speculations around. They said that is the one that when he destroys all the faster than light travels things, and nobody gets to travel anywhere, and we're isolated on our planets. That's the theory, but that's one of the announcements. I don't believe in BioWare anymore after all the shit they've been doing. I'm not even remotely considering pre-order or buying the game still. I don't see reviews for at least 2 weeks. And that includes Mass Effect 4 and Dragon Age. We have Master Chief next game. Master Chief is gonna be in Fortnite before it gets released in Halo Infinite, because Halo Infinite got delayed for August of 2021.
Okay.
The Evil Dead, if anyone's seen the movie or the series, they're doing a video game about that. Outriders, which is the new lure shooter, is coming out on February 2, 2021. Super Meat Boy, another Super Meat Boy game. Turok for next gen consoles, if you remember Turok, with Vin Diesel as a protagonist. Scavenger Studio bring a third-person atmospheric adventure physical road trip game. Swedish Jet is making a skin on one of the games. That's called Overcooked. Crimson Desert got a trailer, which looks nice, which are from the creators of Black Desert Online. Or BDO. Apparently that game fighting system is very, like, the combat system in that game apparently is super good. A new roguelike tactical game, Endless Dungeons, for PCs. This Coalition is finally coming for the next console games. Again, Dragon Age 4 release. New Warhammer 40k Darktide, which is like Eventide, but in the 4K universe. With that side of the 4K universe, when you are like a squadron in kind of a cyberpunk thing. And have you seen that side of the 4K universe, Lucho?
What side?
The one that you play like in a squadron of 4, and then you go to like a mini dungeon.
What are you talking about? The tabletop?
The tabletop, yeah, one of the tabletops. That is like a mini. It's like you have 4.
The Kill Squad.
Yeah, it's like that. But with the format of Darktide, which is like a instance-based multiplayer horror game with loot and stuff. They announced a sci-fi horror with the veins of Dead Space, which looks very interesting. A Perfect Dark trailer for a game. They're reviving that franchise. Do you remember Perfect Dark? You were playing N64?
Nope.
All right. Yep.
I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, the spiritual successor of Left 4 Dead. The developer who did Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 is making another game called Back 4 Blood. So there you go. Not going very far away from what he does. And that's the majority of the announcements.
Okay. Well, nothing really exciting to me.
Nothing really exciting now. Game of the Year award winner. The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Over everybody was saying that they should give it to Ghost of Tsushima, but there you go. All right, best game
Either
director.
that or The Last of Us is not surprising at all.
The best game director. This was spark a big fight in the industry because The Last of Us 2 win best game director, and they said that they shouldn't give best director awards to people who encourage crunch in the industry. That is the big controversy about this particular award.
Did it make money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucho grounded us in the horrible reality that we live.
That's what all awards are. No award is.
Yeah.
It is the same thing that happens with us. For example, not the best movie wins usually, just the ones that it spends the most money in marketing. It's true. It is a well-known thing.
Yeah.
And all awards are up to some degree
something like
subject of that problem. So, yeah, sure.
Sure. All right. Best narrative winner, The Last of Us again. Best art direction, Ghost of Tsushima.
It's probably a cancellation prize.
We will close to that. We said that the art of Ghost was very good.
Oh, it sounds like a consolation prize.
It sounds like a consolation prize, really?
Yeah, like they didn't win best game, which was what people wanted.
Yeah. Best score and music, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I guess.
Well, yeah. Things like, I think they composed new tunes for the game, but they're using big part of the old soundtrack and remaster it and orchestrate it and that sort of stuff.
That's fine. I just saw a lot of people rooting for Doom.
Yeah.
A lot of people are big fans of the Doom soundtrack.
Best audio designer, The Last of Us 2.
Sure.
Best performance, Laura Bailey.
Hell yeah.
Yes, right?
I don't know. She's China, so yeah.
Yes, she's China. There you go. They give the award to China.
They did. I care about nothing else.
And she's a great voice actor.
She's a great voice actor. She's a great singer as well.
Yes, correct. I think for me it was between Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson. Ashley Johnson is too a great voice actor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Games for impact. Well, we don't know about this, and we said in a previous episode that we didn't know this.
We didn't have heard of this game.
Yeah, if you want to know, tell me why by Dunor Entertainment Xbox Studios. What that was the winner? No idea, but that was the winner. Best ongoing game winner, No Man's Sky won. Can you believe it?
Yeah, they kind of shouldn't, but sure.
Yes, again. Should not. Okay.
They shouldn't. That's shady.
Yeah, it's true that they recovered. It's true that they fixed their game. It's true that now the game experience is what they designed from at the beginning of the release of the game.
Yeah, but you just shouldn't reward that.
Yeah, they lied to so many people for so much time that.
It's just that you shouldn't reward that behavior. That's all.
They should remove it and give it to Warframe.
Yeah, the only winner.
That's it. And give it to Warframe for like 3 years from now till 2025.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
Best indie game, Hades. There we go.
Yeah,
one best indie game. You deserve it. We deserve a lot more, but hey.
Yeah, but again, as I said, I wouldn't put them in the indie category, but sure. Kind of those, they just, super giant games outweighs all their studios by a lot.
Fair enough. Yeah, but these Best mobile game, Among Us. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Best community. Yeah.
Like Among Us made and is still making huge rounds in
Yep.
Twitch. So
Best community support winner, Fall Guys.
I guess.
Yeah, because the rest were like Destiny 2, no. Apex Legends, no. Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Valorant.
I don't really know how community support for these games aside from Destiny
Works, yeah, fair enough. Best VR, of course, Half-Life Alex.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, we will say yeah. Innovation in accessibility.
They like Half-Life Alex made the news.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
launch, so.
Yes, very good game. Innovation and accessibility winner. The Last of Us Part 2. I wonder why.
Yeah, I'll be interesting to know why.
Yeah. Best action game, Hades.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Two awards. Very good game. Best action adventure game.
I was rooting for Doom, but nice.
But there you go. But Hades is fine, right?
Yeah.
Best action adventure game, The Last of Us Part 2.
Sure. Anything is an action adventure game.
I know, right?
That category is kind of vague.
Yeah, the category is kind of weird. Best RPG winner, Final Fantasy VII. Oh, why? Give it to Persona 5, man. don't reward. What?
You check Yakuza.
Yeah. Oh, Yakuza, yeah. Yeah, the Yakuza. Don't give it to a remake. My God.
Yeah, the remake shouldn't make it.
Yeah. Best fighting game, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Cool.
Sure,
Nice.
fair enough.
Yeah. Best family game, Animal Crossing, of course.
Yep.
Lucho said yes,
No,
that's the one.
I mean, again, it is just based on what the games had a huge impact this year. Animal Crossing, huge impact. Like,
yeah. Correct. Best simulation, Microsoft Flight Simulator. There you go. Yeah.
Same story.
Yeah.
Like when it came out, it was in the news for a while. People were talking about it, the performance. It was out there.
Yeah. Best sport racing game winner, Tony Hawk.
It's the same story.
Same story. Dirt is an amazing game. Dirt 5 is an amazing game, but it has no press, even if it's an amazing. And the same for the other. The press of FIFA and MBK2N was like, oh, it's just a copy from like 3 games ago.
As they have been for the last decade or so.
Yeah.
Big news.
Yeah, this game. I'm saying this year they didn't win any of those awards because people finally realized they've been doing the same game for 10 years.
I mean, it's not that people didn't knew, but to be fair to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater,
yeah,
like when it came out, people talk about it.
Yes. Correct. And it was a good game. It had a nice launch. It was bringing back the good
really
nostalgia.
Launch.
Yeah.
People were talking about it. Like it got a lot of press time.
Yeah.
It hit the millennial. I forgot the words. The millennial nostalgia chords.
Yeah. And then we have best multiplayer game winner, Among Us.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The big game of this year. Winners in esport categories, people that we don't know. Valcade winner, best debut game. Best debut game, Phasmophobia. Again, that was the only game that I heard of all these other. I heard about Mortal Shell, to be fair. But I heard more about Phasmophobia than anything else. Best esport athlete, Showmaker Sue. Hio Showmaker winner, I think. I don't know from where. Best esport coach, Sonic. Danny Sorensen. Best esport event, League of Legends World Championship 2020. It's the biggest one.
If you care about League.
Yeah. Best esports game, League of Legends. Wow, what? Really?
Sure.
Okay.
To be fair, all of these games fall into the same bucket for me.
Yeah. But I'm actually surprised that the League of Legends took two awards. Still a relevant game after 10 years. Best eSport host, Ify So Just Deported, no idea who's that. And best esports team at G2 Esports, which is another League of Legends organization. And those are the Game Awards.
Yeah, nothing surprising really.
Yeah, I think we were pretty close to majority of things. We were just hoping that they give nothing to Final Fantasy VII, and it took 2 prizes.
It took 1.
Took 2.
And
best music and best RPG. Yeah.
Like the music, fine. The RPG one is kind of an insult to all other RPGs.
Yeah, to all other fantastic RPGs that were there, like Persona 5, man, Jesus. I will like my eyes closed. I will probably give it to that. I won't give it to Genshin Impact, but
I'll give it to Yakuza.
I'll give it to Yakuza. Yeah, exactly.
Nice game. It's like that one is just hurts because it's telling all the RPGs out there like, yeah, you're shit games and you don't deserve to win.
Yeah, just remake your own things. No.
Yeah. The music and sound one,
it's fine because that one
is very subjective.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that way. To be honest, the RPG one hurts more.
Yeah. Well, with the feeling that everything is predictable and this world is just you're here just to make money, as big corporation does, we leave you for this episode.
I'm just speaking the truth this week and all the other weeks. And that's all for this week's news with the Sweaty and the Farmer. My name is Lucho and you can find me on Twitter at LuisGPolanco.
And I am the Long Name Gamer and you can find me on Twitter at the Long Name Gamer and on twitch.tv/LongNameGamerTV, where I stream sometimes.
Very regularly nowadays.
And I should not do that. I should be more regular with it. I'm a bad streamer.
I told you that you should stream Cyberpunk and you ignore me.
Yes. Yes, you're right. I have no defense against.
I told you it's gonna be a big launch. You should stream it.
Yeah, but I was
rating.
Yeah.
Wasn't the lunch? When was the lunch? Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday 9 p.m.
Yeah, you could have streamed after rating.
Yeah, probably.
Rating ends at 10:30. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I have to fight with the game a lot before it was ready to stream, like settings wise.
Jesus, shame on you.
No, and I spend all the night just like read all no shit and.
You could have streamed on Friday.
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
But on Friday I went at 1 p.m. to Nick's house and I had to do some more stuff.
Oh yeah, you were dealing with IRL stuff.
There you go. Well, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to everything social that shows that you like us and stuff. and tell everybody that this is a cool news show when we tell you about the green reality of life. Because why entertaining people? Thank you all for supporting us. And thank you for coming to the farmer, to the Sweaty the Farmer and the news. See you next time.
Bye.